Game 3 in Week 3 of the Mid-Atlantic Mauling League's Dungeonbowl. It is the Baltimore Vloopidoops at Los Bastardos de Ratas. This will be the Ratas' first match against a non-bashy team. Let's take a look at the Vloops lineup. Vloops bringing an 11-man line into this game. They've elected not to take a 12th man. They've got the money in the treasury to do it, but they're up against a Skaven team tonight, and have decided they probably don't need that 12th man, so they're not going to give away that TV. Well, they're still going to give away the TV here, but they're not going to dedicate the TV into a player here for tonight's game. 7 of the 11 players have block, 2 have guard, both catchers have block and dodge and sidestep. The thrower has block and dodge. This is about as good as a human team gets. And they're going to do what human teams do. They're going to use their opponent's weaknesses to their advantage. In this case, the Skaven team is very brittle and they're not very blocky. So we'll probably see the Vloops play as a bashy team tonight. Now, most coaches might come up against a Skaven team and decide, hey, they've got a lot of AV7 players. I'm just going to smash them all to bits. That's not really a good decision a lot of the time. Feel free to bash them down, but the problem is when you go after the hits because you think you'll get them all, you'll think you'll take everyone off the pitch, you end up moving your players out of position, and the Skaven players are just so fast and have such agility that they will run by you and score. They can end up with, we saw this in fact in the Ratas' Week 1 game, they can end up with 4 or 5 players on the pitch and they can still score. So I think the name of the game for the Vloops tonight is to play a pretty typical human strategy with bashy tactics. So on offense, we'll see them cage up, we'll see them get aggressive on their movements, maybe not keeping a space between them and some marks, but maybe going after some marks, maybe moving that cage up to the line, taking some hits, tying up some players. Tag Belly Opener is a great candidate to tie up players. He's got a strength of 5. And on defense, we are almost certainly going to see a screen. We'll see a screen with 1, maybe 2 men back in the safety position, just to protect against those gutter runners. If those gutter runners break free, then both of those backs can converge on them to try to take them down. No cheerleaders, no coaching assistants, but 8 fan factor is going to be is going to help the Vloops on the kickoff event table. We'll see in a second if they're going to have the advantage. I believe they will. And then 1 apothecary that will cover that lack of an extra man on the bench. And they will be facing off against the Ratas. Already you can see that's over 400k that's being given up in petty cash. That's going to be a wizard. That's going to be a reroll. That might even be a star player. That might be 2 star players. Or I'm sorry, 1 star player and 2 rerolls. It could even just be no rerolls and 2 star players. Who knows? But the Ratas have options. Unfortunately, they're a man down. So they're going to be a man down starting in this game. That man, of course, will be a journeyman, which will be a Skaven lineman with loner. Everyone's got an AV of 7 with the exception of the 2 storm vermin, each who also start with block. They are effectively the blitzers. 3 gutter runners, 1 with wrestle. That's a good skill and an important one to keep in mind. But otherwise, they kind of got their work cut out for them. Being a man down's not really all that bad for this team. They're still going to score. There's no way they're not going to score this game. But they're that much closer to being ineffective on the pitch. Again, they do get a journeyman, of course, but that journeyman has loner, and loner effectively means they're not going to spend their TRR on that player. That in turn means that player is restricted in his actions. Like, you're probably not going to do an action with your loner player as the first action of a turn. So it really does hinder a team when they have to take a journeyman. 1 cheerleader, 2 fan factor. Not enough to get the edge here on the kickoff events table, but it is a table. It is a die roll. They could still win some of these events, and we'll see. Coming into this game, they don't have an apothecary though. That is risky. They might decide to use some of their petty cash to take an apothecary instead. They really can't afford to lose more players coming out of this game today. Otherwise, we'll see them play a standard Skaven game. They're gonna run on offense. They're gonna possibly even pass. 8 Gs of 4 and 3 across the board are not bad at all. These gutter runners with an MA of 9 means they can move up to 11 spaces a turn. Once they break away, they have broken. They are gone. So we'll see that play. We'll see him try to open a hole and then just run gutter runners down to the backfield on offense. He will score. When he scores, will probably be up to the Vloops. But then on defense, he's really got his work cut out for him. He's going to have to try to stop the Vloops' forward momentum, and it's going to be tough, especially considering that the Vloops have a very solid running and passing game. If they need to cover some passers, that's more players that are coming off the line, players that they don't have already, and that will just strengthen the Vloops' running game. And the Vloops are not going to be shy about taking blocks in this game. So we'll see what happens here. This is the final game of the day, and the second to last game of the week. Following a fantastic game between the Whiny Beavers and the Shambling Shitstorm. If you haven't seen it, please go back and watch it. It was an amazing game. And we'll make sure both coaches are ready here, and we'll get underway in just a second.
Hey. Sure, yeah. Still not. What's that? I haven't. Now, I'm looking forward to picking up the replays during the week. So I gotta click on like the little bullseye thing when it lights up like it just did. Okay. There we go.
All right, and since this is a Vloops game, this is my game, and so we will see the inducement phase. I have the TV advantage, so I will buy inducements first, and I'm gonna buy nothing. And now the Ratas get to choose. They have 380k in petty cash. Wizards are 150. Extra team training are 100 apiece. You'll see he has a journeyman in the cart that is free because he is down a player, of course. He can still take. He can take 2 extra team training here, or he could take 1 extra team training and a star player. Skitter is 100k, I believe. Skitter is a Skaven star player. Making his choices carefully. This is El Nubarino coaching the Ratas. Indeed, he's taking Skitter. 70k in petty cash means he can take some Bloodwiser, or he can take a Bloodwiser babe if he wishes. Not sure what else you can do with that money. Possibly thinking about changing his card around. Nope, ended up with a Bloodwiser babe, and that's going to be it for inducements if he's cool with that. Indeed.
Okay. Yeah, same to you. Yeah. Every team I play is more agile than the one before, so.
Oh no, and it is a snowy game. This is bad for both teams. This is going to hinder the passing game.
I did dump my injured storm vermin and pick up the a fresh one.
And there's Skitter, the star player. This weather's really going to change up this game. Here comes a coin toss. And the Skaven team is going to go on defense first. So they won the coin toss. They chose to be on defense. I think that's a wise decision. They'll have the most players they can field here in the first half. The Vloops do have a kicker, which obviously doesn't matter in this half here. But in the second half, the Skaven team is probably going to have to put 2 men deep in order to receive the ball. If the Vloops remember to even use the kicker this game, they did not use it at all last game. It is a blizzard. Any player attempting to move an extra square will slip and be knocked down on a roll of a 1 or a 2 instead of a 1. And snow reduces the visibility so that only quick or short passes can be attempted. SP Beaver asks, is this a snow game? It is indeed. It is a blizzard game. That means long passes are off the table and GFIs are doubly risky. Skitter, of course, has stab, prehensile tail, and shadowing. If he marks a player, that player is marked. He's not going anywhere. Ten seconds left for the Ratas. And now the Vloops will set up on offense. And I think the Vloops are going to... Vloops with the fame advantage, +1 fame. Ratas with 3 TRRs and a wizard. Vloops with a natural 4 TRRs. That should be enough to take out his line. So now we'll keep 1 player back. Oh, let's see. I think that's what we'll go with. Now the rat is getting set to kick off here. Here's the kickoff. Forget the ref. Each team receives 1 additional bribe to use during the game. Oh boy. Decent kick by the Ratas. And now both teams with a bribe. We can see fouls aplenty. Good eye block on the left side of the line. Oh boy. We'll keep both standing. Two-die block on the center. Oh, he fails, boneheaded.
Oh no.
That's going to keep this...
Forgot where he is, huh?
That's going to keep this line standing unless the Vloops want to pull...
Does he still give assists if that happened to him?
Oh man, unlucky on the line. Now we need to make decisions. We're going to take a two-die block downfield here. And we'll push this player towards center pitch. Vloops are going to pull all their men off the left side of the pitch. Going to try to pick up this ball. Sure hands fails the sure hands roll, and that's a turnover. Sure hands is a free re-roll, and that means if you fail it, you fail it. Not a very good turn for the Vloops on turn 1. We'll see if the Ratas can capitalize here. They've got 2 human catchers that have been left, or 1 human catcher that has been left alone. Looks like he's going to try to stab the catcher on the right side of the pitch here. Gets a KO. Well done. Now the Ratas have a 1-man player advantage. That is their blitz. They've got some blocks they can take on the line if they want here, and they should. This Ogre, Tag Belly Opener, has lost his assist. He doesn't have guard. Doesn't have tackle zones. You can see that raw Skaven speed down the left side of the pitch, the left wide zone there. Two-die block on the left side of the line is a good block. And we'll see him start to block this line down. Block number 1. Block number 2 on number 10 perhaps? Yes, indeed. 1-die block. Also a good, it'll be a push, but that's good. Stays where he is. Final block on the line here against the number 8 lineman on the right-hand side. He will have to spend the TRR. Gets a push out of it instead. Down to 2 TRRs for the Ratas. Pushing the players over to the left side of the pitch. And now, how will he position these rats in the backfield? Collapsing down on this would-be cage. Remember, GFIs are very risky in this weather. They don't fail on a 1, they fail on a 1 or a 2. Brings it up to a 33% chance of failure. And now turn 2 for the Vloops. He fails.
Oh, no.
Boneheaded a second time.
Man.
He will stay put.
That's why I didn't kick rat ogres.
That's the trouble with big guys. Ooh, now what do the Vloops want to do? I think the Vloops are going to try to block down this lineman. Two-die block on the left side lineman here. It's a good block. And that's a good stun. You know what? If he wants to go after the catcher, we'll make him go to the back of the cage. I'll try to pick this ball up. Good pickup. And now, GFI number 1. It's good. GFI number 2.
Risky in the snow.
Fails.
Oh no.
They'll have to spend the TRR. Fails the TRR. Gets a little too greedy, a little too risky, but the catcher gets the ball. We will most likely see a blitz on this well, I think we'll most likely see a blitz on this catcher here. SP Beaver says, I feel boneheaded triggers way more often than it should. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, that's how dice work, man. Sometimes, every time it's a failure, it always feels like it's more than it should be. Here comes that 2-die block on the catcher. Oh, it's only going to be a push unless he spends a TRR. And now we have to choose where to dodge. I think we're going to dodge here. And I don't think that Storm Vermin's going to move anymore. Not going to be able to stab. He's used his blitz. He's getting tackle zones on this catcher. That's going to force the dodge. Remember, this ogre is nothing right now. He's just taking up a space. He has no tackle zones.
So I can, since the ogre is boneheaded, can I move away from him without getting hurt? Thanks for answering my noob questions here.
And I apologize on stream. I know that you can't hear the Discord. I tried to set it up in a separate channel, And I messed it up before the game, so I'll have to fix it for next game. I apologize. Yeah, he's bearing down on this cage. He does not want this catcher to move out to the right. It's going to take a two-die block on the number 10 lineman here. It's a push unless he spends a TRR. I think he'll take the push. Indeed, he will. Will he follow up? He does follow up. Remember, long passes cannot be performed in this weather. Four seconds to go here. He's got 3 players left to take actions with. And that's it. Turn 3 for the Vloops. Vloops trying to make something happen here. He'll stand up the blitz. We'll see if this ogre wants to get in this game here. Two-die block. Ooh, it's going to have to be a push. Two-die block coming back. Good hit on the Storm Vermin. And now... Two-die block on the lineman is a push. And now. And now. What do the Vloops want to do? We still have a blitz on the table. I think the Vloops are going to come back on this cage. Blitz down this journeyman here. Two-die blitz. Ooh, gonna have to spend the TRR. Oh no.
They're not with you tonight.
Another bad roll for the Vloops here. Vloops in danger of losing this ball. Vloops down to 2 TRRs. Ratas also down to 2 TRRs. Stab the catcher. Stab fails, but that's okay. Stab is safe. If you fail on your stab, it is not a turnover. Two-die block on the catcher is a clean block. Where will the ball scatter? Oh, I thought oh, it is a clean block. Let's put the ball here. And let's see where the ball scatters from that position. Right into the Skaven team's hands. And now, the Skaven team needs to protect this ball. 1 minute to go. Skaven team still got plenty of blocks. Yeah, here comes a blitz on the blitzer. 2-die blitz. It's not going to work out. He'll have to spend the TRR. And that's a good hit. Got another 2-die block coming on this lineman, no doubt. That is the kicker as well. Two-die block, there it is. It's going to result in a push only. And now this Skaven team has got pretty good protection on this ball carrier. The Vloops can still get in on this ball. They're going to have to take these blocks correctly, though. Ooh, we're going to try to dodge the Storm Vermin. Well done, and that's going to prevent that block down on the ball carrier. Well done.
Ah,
failed dodge and
there
gets stunned.
Man, Beavis gets his butt kicked all the time.
And now, what will the Vloops do? Two-die block on the journeyman lineman. Oh, man. We'll have to take the block. Gets KO'd.
I never took any apothecaries because I expect my dudes to just die. Oh no. Oh, he made it that time, okay.
Alright. The ogre does have guard. We're going to take a 1-die blitz. We're going to have to spend the TRR.
Not good.
Ooh, it's going to be a both down. We'll see where the ball goes. Oh, both standing, rather. Both down would have been preferable. Let's see. Vloops are going to try to take some blocks here. 2-die block. Good block. And it's a good stun. Trying to tie up a gutter runner. It's hard to do, but we'll give it a go. Try to dodge this blitzer. Good dodge. Oh, didn't get the click in. I don't know what I was doing. Turn 4 for the Ratas here. We can put it in with a GFI. Failed stab attempt. Not sure if they want a GFI or not. I probably would, but it's up to them. It's still pretty early in the half. And they have pretty good positioning. Two-die block on the catcher. Good hit. The catcher will he'll try to stay in this play in this drive as much as possible. Oh, and he's injured.
Ooh.
Let's see what the injury is. We're gonna take him off the field. That's gonna put a big hamper on the passing game, but the weather has already hampered the passing game a lot. He's gonna have to spend the TRR there, and that's gonna be a dodge. But the weather has hampered the passing game already, so with both catchers off the pitch, I think we can save the apothecary for something more dire, and the catchers will come back next game. The Skaven team has pushed the Vloops, almost all of the Vloops, out of position here. There's one lone blitzer, Edwin Smutzer, most likely looking at a blitz coming his way. Gonna try to dodge. Good dodge. Hands off to the gutter runner, or to the lineman. Fails the handoff.
Oh, come on.
And now the Vloops have an opportunity to at least prevent the score. No rerolls left for the Ratas. However, they do still have a wizard on the table. Three-die block on the star player is a good block. And he is injured. That star player is off the pitch. And that's good for the Vloops. Now they are free.
That was good for you.
They are free to try to get some players back on this ball. I'm try to block down this gutter runner. Two-die block. It's only gonna be a push. Follow up. Try to keep him out of the play. I think the Vloops. We'll take this two-die block on the gutter runner. Also only a push. Follow up. If he wants the one-die block, he can try to take it. Oh, do I want the block or do I want to try to cover this? think I'll try to cover this. And that'll be it for the Vloops. Turn 5 for the Ratas here. 4 turns to try to get after this ball. Vloops trying desperately to regroup here, get back on this ball, and at the very least prevent a score. There is a fireball on the table. Or a wizard, it's not necessarily a fireball. Trying to set up a 2-die block here on the lineman. Indeed, it's a good hit. Probably not follow up. Sure enough. He's going to try to make this ball pick up safe. Or maybe he's just protecting the ball. That's a good strategy too. If he wants to just try to keep the Vloops from picking up this ball, not a bad idea. If he can get the ball and score, he's in good shape to win this game. "30 seconds to play in turn 5. Gutter Rudder dodge, perhaps? Eight seconds to go. What will he do? He might just stay put. Gonna go blitz the corner. Gets a push on the blitzer. And he will stay put, no doubt. Well done. Dodge number 1. Got the ball! Well done by El Nubarino here. Blitzer's going to get back in this game. He has guard. So we're going to see a 2-die blitz on the ball carrier, or a 2-die block on the ball carrier. Ball carrier does have block, but it's not going to save him. Ooh, I think we'll stay. Hope we get lucky on the scatter. It's pretty good scatter. Here comes a 2-die blitz with the ogre. And that's going to be a good blitz. The ogre's going to stay put. He could have followed up to try to tie up those players, but they're pretty good at dodging. And this actually puts dodge zones on them. So I think that's a good way to go here. Gonna try to pick this ball up. Finally. And now the Vloops are back in this game. I think we'll block down this gutter runner. I'm gonna get a push. Follow up. Ooh, do we want to foul? I think we do. I think we do want to foul. And that's a good injury. Excellent job on the foul. Remember, each team has a bribe, so that foul was relatively safe. And I think that'll be it for the Vloop's turn. Turn 6 for the Ratas. The Vloops got back the ball, but they are still not out of hot water just yet. Ratas might be considering a 1-die block here. They don't have any TRRs left. They still have that wizard on the table. .47 seconds to play in turn 6. There's that fireball. 1, 2, 3 players down, and 1 gets stunned. Excellent use of fireball. And now we can see a blitz on the ball carrier here. Oh, that was the end of his turn. All right.
Why is your guy moving?
It's my turn.
Hey, Chris, why is your guy moving? How did it... I fireballed you and then I didn't get to move anything else. Yeah. It hasn't before. Yeah, I was gonna blitz your dude. I had like 3 or 4 guys left that could move. I had guys I hadn't stand up yet. I don't think I ran out of time because I fireballed at 30 seconds and then nothing happened. All right. All right, we'll keep rolling with it then. Oh, okay. So fireball has to be used at the very first, right at the start of your turn. Otherwise, it ends your turn. Okay. So that's the difference. All right.
Gonna spin the TRR here. 2-die block is a good block. So if you didn't hear that Discord discussion between me and El Nubarino, yeah, it's an excellent stun. He used his fireball at the wrong time. He had to use it at the beginning of his turn. and didn't. And that's why his turn ended. We'll keep him here. Again, we don't want to follow up. We're not necessarily trying to tie those players up. We're just trying to get them to dodge. And I think we'll be good with that. Two GFIs to score here. That is if he doesn't get blitzed down. We'll see. No TRRs left. Oh, SP Beaver said you need to use the wizard before you move any of your players or at the end. Yeah, sorry I didn't see that sooner. Yeah, he's gonna try. Yeah, good job. He's gonna try to make the blitzer dodge if he doesn't get knocked down here on this blitz. It's gonna be a 1-die blitz. Make your opponent roll more dice. Here it is. Dodge into a 2-die or a 1-die blitz. Oh, good hit. Worked out. Still got movement to get on that ball. Sure enough. Well done by El Nubarino to secure this ball. The Vloops can still score here. We'll see if it happens. Failed dodge. It'll be a turnover. All right. So I think what the Vloops are going to do... He's got an MA of 7, but he's 1 space behind. So I think what he's going to do... Can you blitz and pass with the same player? No, each player can only do 1 action. Oh, you want me to pass? I'm not going to pass. I'm going to blitz and try to run this ball into the end zone. Two-die blitz. Here we go. It's going to work out. Where's the ball going? Oh, and now. We're going to get the blitzer on the ball here. We're going to try to get this. Oh, I can't get in. God damn it. Oh, that's right. My thrower's down. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll try to get some hits. So stun's not gonna do anything. And then I think we'll pick up the ball. Yeah, we're not even gonna pick up the ball. That'll be the half. Turn 8 for the Ratas here.
No way I'm getting that to the other end of the field. Not with the snow.
The Ratas might be able to take some blocks. I don't think they can. Oh yeah, they could throw a block here if they wanted. But that'll be it for the half. It'll be 0-0 at the top at the half, and the Ratas will get the ball back in the second half here. They're going to be they're going to be a couple of players down going into the second half. Is he gonna try? He's gonna try to pick this up and throw. I don't think he can make the throw. I think it's too far. Oh, he can't pick up the ball anyway.
And that's a half.
0-0 at the half. The Ratas.
Something about fireball.
The Ratas are going to get the ball back here. We'll see if they get any KO players back. They do. They need that. And the Vloops do not. So I think that's going to be 10v10? I'm not sure. Might be 11v10. Let's see. It's 10v9. Wow. Oh no, it's 9v9. Wow, even worse. All right. Well, I think let's make sure this kicker can actually kick this time. We'll go with that. We'll see how that works out. On 9v9, the Ratas have the advantage here. They're so fast, and it's so hard for the Vloops to cover this entire pitch here. A weather change would be great for the Ratas. Going with a 5-man line. One gutter runner on the end, on the inside of the wide zone. Nope, he decides against it. He pulls him back off the line. .30 seconds to play, or to set up here. Deciding to spread his team out. Yeah, he doesn't want to give the assist to that ogre. He can try to block down this player here. 10 seconds to set up. Well, we are going to kick, and we can afford a little bit of a risky kick. In fact, we're gonna go over here. Why can I not click anything? Let's get this piece set up in a perfect defense here. I think we'll do. And that's a touchback. So we'll see the thrower or the gutter runner most likely pick up this ball. Yep, there's the thrower. Looking for some blocks to take. I think his best bet might be to block down a corner. Or block down an end here and then maybe run downfield. The problem is he can't pass. He can only do quicker short passes due to the weather. He's looking for a block. If he wants to make one, he's going to have to dedicate at least one more man up here to this line. He has to be careful too because the ogre and this lineman here, or this blitzer here, both have guard. 1 minute to play in turn 9. Takes the one die block, and it pays off. Good hit. And now he can block down number 3 as well. Oh, and gets a KO. Well done. I think we're going to try to keep this player on the field. He's only stunned. I don't think we can afford to have another man off the pitch. 2-die block. Good hit on the number 9 lineman. And now he's got a hole open up on the right side of the center pitch here. Looking to take more blocks. You'll need to dedicate a man to it or take another 1-die block. "30 seconds to play." He's going to take the 1-die block, and again, it works out. Well done. Oh, and that's another good stun. Still hasn't opened a hole on this side, but he's one step closer. Now he can block down these players. He's gotta watch out for guard here. Oh, he's just gonna take the straight 1-die block. He could have made it a 2-die block. He's gonna have to spend it, and that's a good hit on the spent TRR. He could have moved the guy in the backer position up to make that a 2-die block. But now he doesn't have to. Now he's going to get a 2-die block to finish off the line here, other than the ogre, of course. Only gets a push out of it. But he'll push him back towards the ogre. He's opening up a hole on the left side here. Running that thrower up to this faux cage. Well done. And now the Vloopidoops. What are the Vloopidoops gonna do? Vloopidoops only have 1 block on the table. They'll have to mark a player for a blitz. That AV of 7 sure is looking nice. Vloopidoops are going to pull left. "46 seconds to play in turn 9 for the Vloopidoops. First turn of the half. Vloopidoops have to be careful about giving up that sideline. 2-die block on the Storm Vermin. Going to work out. I'll stay put. Oh, and that's a good stun. Vloopidoops are going to pull a blitzer off to the left to try to cover that sideline. 15 seconds to play. 2-die block by the ogre. Boneheaded. We'll stand up that lineman. He'll take a block back, but that'll do. Unfortunate about that ogre. It means he's not exerting any tackle zone. Yeah, there's that 2-die block coming back. Gonna take the push. Oh, interesting. Decides not to push him to the right and take another block on him. Instead, he wants to free up these 2 linemen here to move down pitch. Sure enough. That's still a little far from the thrower, but the thrower can move over and make the pass, no problem. Remember, the blizzard means only quicker short passes can be made. Looks like he's thinking about moving that thrower. To where, though? To where? Yeah. Gonna try to throw to a gutter runner and then book that gutter runner down pitch. Here he goes. Moves him to the front of this defensive line here. Definitely not going to try that. Seconds to play in turn 10. Ratas need to think about not score, or if they can at all help not scoring too early, that would be beneficial. But it's tough, especially with a low AV team, to not just score when you can. For the blitz on the number 9 lineman here behind the ogre. 2-die blitz, good hit. And that's a good stun. Well done by the Ratas and El Nubarino. Turn 10 for the Vloops. Oh boy, 2 GFIs in the snow for this blitz. Is it even worth it? I think first we're going to take this 2-die block, and we'll get a push. Not going to be able to get the blitzer to make the blitz. But I think we're going to try. I think we're going to try this. Oh, I gotta be careful of what I'm doing here. Oh. Ugh. Almost moved the wrong fella. We'll go here. "27 seconds to play." Well, I think it's time. 2 GFIs to a 2-die blitz. Let's see what's going to happen. Gutter runner does have dodge. First GFI failed. We'll spin the TRR. Remember, GFIs fail on a 1 or a 2. Good GFI. Failed the GFI on the blitz. And gets stunned for his trouble. And now the Ratas are going to be able to score on this turn. I don't see why they don't. But it will give the Vloops 6 turns to try to tie this game up. Indeed. 1-0, the Ratas take the lead.
Thank you. I was thinking about stalling, but you guys are closing in. I'm like, eh. Yeah. Just like, oh, I'm just gonna put the point up there and see what happens.
And again, I apologize that you can't hear my opponent on Discord. I will try to fix that for next game. We'll see if the Whoops get back. Yeah, they get back KO'd catcher. Well done. And now they can get a passing game going here again. They've got a full 6 turns to score here. That is plenty of times for this human team to try to score. It will be 10v10. $50 seconds left to set up his defensive formation here. He's down a man. Both teams are down a man. Again, that is in the Skaven team's favor. Well, I guess it's on their favor on offense. Perhaps not so much on defense. This is a pretty good line, I think. Skaven team doesn't have a kicker, so we'll keep one man back. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move this catcher inside. We wouldn't normally risk the kicker like this, but I think we're going to this time. Yeah, let's set up with that. Let's see what happens. Oh, Ronnie suffers an injury. And now the Skaven team is down a man. It's now 10v9.
Yeah, at least I got a good kick out of it. Yeah. Nobody likes rat bastards.
Try to block down this line. 2-die block. And another injury. Two-die block on the right side of the line. Good block. We're going to keep him in place to protect that catcher. 3-die block with the ogre is a good block against the journeyman. And now I think the Vloops are going to go after this ball here. Try to set up a cage over here for next turn. And now we'll move the kicker over. And I think they will be done. Turn 12 for the Ratas here. The Vloops looking to try to make something happen here. Pick up this ball and start moving downfield. They've got 5 full turns to do it. 1 KO catcher came back. That catcher is right here. Now they're going to mark down someone and try to get some field position here. They can very easily mark down this lineman, the kicker, if they wish. Marquise Hoffenmeister. Vloops used their apothecary to keep a player on the pitch last drive. Didn't quite work out the way they wanted it to. But they don't have an apothecary left, so they need to be careful. Two-thirds dodge trying to get out of the way of the ogre. Decides against it. It's going to move the thrower up. Get this thrower in the game. Decides against that too. 50 seconds left in turn 12 for the Ratas. Looks like they're going to try to blitz down this blitzer. Blitzer on the right end here. Two-die blitz. If he's going to have to spend the TRR. Oh, they'll leave them both standing. All right. Yeah, he's got to cover that hole. He's got to protect against this pass now. Tries to dodge out of the way of the ogre. Is he going to spend the TR or not? Decides not to. He's Cradle Blade on the ground, stunned, and now the Vloops have an opportunity here. Oh boy. I think we're going to go for it. I think we're going to go for it. Pick up. Try the pass. And that's a... Oh! No! Sure hands failed! Oh no, that wasn't even a negative catch. Wow, and now the Vloops in real danger of going down 2-0 here. Look at that. 2 1s in a row. 3+ catch didn't work out twice. Here comes a 2-die block on the blitzer. This will get 1 extra tackle zone on the ball carrier if he follow. He doesn't need to follow up, but if he follows up, that won't get it on the ball. He'll be tied up by the catcher. Now here's the 2-die blitz on the catcher. Good, clean hit. Catcher's gonna sidestep onto the ball, I think, and hope for a favorable scatter. That is not a favorable scatter for the Vloops. So the Vloops, if that catch would have succeeded, and it should have, that runner would have ran up mid-pitch, and these 4 guys would have caged up. Not the ogre. These 4 guys right here. Thrower's gonna pick up this ball. Good pickup. He can score. Yeah, there's the handoff. He can score. It's 1 GFI to score. I don't know if he has to. Yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's okay. He'll have to make 1 dodge to score. .34 seconds to play in turn 13 for the Ratas. 1/4 of play remaining, and he's moving gutter runners back. He says, I'm out of here. See you later. Seconds left. Is he gonna try to dodge? He tries to dodge, fails the dodge. Will he spend the TRR? He might be okay with this. Yeah. And Butthead gets KO'd. Alright, well the Vloops have 1 chance here. And that is with forcing the dodge. Before they do that, we'll just get people in position, and we'll just assume that the dodge will fail. We'll just assume that the dodge will fail. What we're going to do here is we're going to leave these players up here. If the dodge fails, we can set up, so we'll have a good enough protection on the ball carrier, or on the thrower, on the would-be thrower anyway. And then we can get a cage on our catcher, hopefully. No, I don't think we're going to risk that. I think we're going to do the GFI first because this is what we need to happen. So, 2 GFIs. Remember, there are 1 or 2 to fail instead of a 1. Failed the first one. We'll have to spend the TRR and hope we pass this and the second one. All right. Good enough. That will force this dodge. Get 2-die block on this lineman. 2-die blitz. Only is a push. But we'll follow up. And we'll leave those 3 there to try to set up a cage in case this dodge fails. Here we go. Turn 14 for the Ratas. 1 dodge. Makes it a 2-0 game and all but puts the game away. He doesn't need the TRR. This is a gutter runner, so he's going to get a free reroll. Trying to defend against this would-be cage in case the dodge fails. This is a smart play. Good play. Here comes the dodge. And he scores on the dodge. 2-0.
Thanks.
And that's all we're gonna do it here. There's, I think, 3 turns left.
I wasn't sure you'd go for it twice. I figured you'd just that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ratas get back 1, KO'd. Was that a gutter runner? I wasn't paying attention. SP Beaver says Rando isn't going to be so rando anymore. He has both touchdowns, indeed. Two turns left for the Ratas, 3 turns left for the Vloops. The Vloops could maybe score. The problem is the Ratas can definitely score. So we'll see what happens here. Either way, the Vloops are going to lose this game. Well done to both coaches, I think. This was a very good game. It was definitely a fun game to play. I think we're going to set up exactly the same. Here's the kickoff. We probably should have set up a little bit further and just hoped for a touchback. Both teams get an extra team reroll. Not that they needed them. All right, the Vloops need to make something happen. Two-die block on the left side of the line is good. It's a good hit. Guy block on the right side of the line. Also a good hit. That's a good stun. He'll be out for the rest of the game. Let's see. Two-die block on the center lineman results in a push. And, we'll... shoot. We'll stay. SPVer asks, real question, can the Skaven team get a third score? They very well may. Alright, we're gonna try to pick this ball up. Let's try this pass again. Good pass. Failed catch. Again. Oh my. That's 3 catches. That's 4 catches in a row that are 3+ that have failed for the Vloops. Oh boy. Turn 15 for the Ratas here. They have a decision to make. Do they want to go after this ball? Do they want to save their players? They've won the game. Two-die blitz on the number 8 lineman. Good hit. Well done. Tried to pick up the ball on a 1/3 pickup. He'll spend the TRR. And the pickup works out. The Vloops fail 4 67% catches in a row. The Ratas succeed on a second 1/3 pickup. You know what that is? That's home field advantage. That's your fans cheering everybody on. All right, now the Vloops need to make something happen here. The Vloops are going to pick up this ball. They're probably...
Like coaches who tell the guy, don't run with it, just get down.
We're going to need to... We are going to need to, we're going to need to move the player downfield here. Two-die block on the Skaven lineman's only going to result in a push. Here's the pickup. Good run. How do they protect the ball carrier is the question. Oh, that was the wrong positioning. Wrong positioning. Lots of GFIs. Fails his boneheaded roll yet again. And we'll get one more player downfield. Final turn for the Ratas. SB Beaver says you have to tell me your secret for GFI.
It just feels like I need to get my rats away from you, so they don't get hurt.
The secret to my GFIs is that
to go after your ball carrier, right? There's really no reason to go after the ball carrier. Yeah, so I should probably just try to keep my rats safe. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. On the other hand, what's that? Yeah. And the other thought is to try to hurt your catcher, but no, it's kind of mean. It's like, you know. I know. Yeah. I've been trying the whole game.
56 seconds. El Nubarino, again, I apologize. You can't hear the Discord. That's my fault for setting up the stream incorrectly. He was asking questions and debating whether he wanted to try to hurt my catcher or just save his players. Before he does that, he's going to take a 2-die block on the thrower, and it's going to be a dodge. The thrower has dodge and block, so do the catchers. Yes, SB Beaver, the secret to my GFI is that none of my catchers can catch. That's the secret. If you want to pass all your GFI rolls, you have to make sure one of your specialists can't do what he's supposed to do. Tries to dodge. He's going to spend the GFI, of course. Going to try to blitz down this catcher. 2-die blitz. It's not gonna work out.
Wasn't what I wanted either.
And he gets stunned for his trouble. Final turn of the game. Unless something catastrophic happens here. Then the Vloops will at least get on the board. The Vloops will get an assist on this blitz. Two-die blitz coming up. It's a push. That's all he needs. And he'll follow up because why not? And we'll just put this game away here. 2-1 will be the final score. The Ratas take it.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, I wasn't sure what was gonna happen in that one because, like, I mean, the Beastmen were more agile than I thought, and then I'm looking at your roster. You like thrower, 2 catchers, they're all leveled up. I'm like, oh, I got to deal with a passing team. I mean, like humans, I guess, in this league are what pass for agile. Probably. So
oh man.
What does this mean? I'm looking at, it says you get a 5, and then there's like fame, treasury winnings. What do I do here? Okay. 5 is pretty. I don't want to re-roll that, right? Okay. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was because I had an extra re-roll left over or not.
No.
Okay, so I'll keep the 5. That makes sense. All right. Let's see. Yeah, thanks. Right. Thanks. Who am I playing next week? Okay, alright, I'll look later. Alright, thanks. Alright, see you.
All right, 2-1. The Ratas take it tonight. Good games. Again, I apologize that you couldn't hear my opponent. 11 armor breaks for the Vloops, 5 for the Ratas. The Ratas had the ball a good bit, so did the Vloops. The Vloops just couldn't really convert. Tried a couple of passes, tried more than a couple of passes. Almost all of them failed catastrophically. The Ratas are going to pick up 13 SPP out of this game, and the Vloops are picking up 12. We'll take a look at the die rolls real quick here. The Ratas with their D6 rolls looking just about even. And the Vloops also looking about even. Block dice for the Ratas looking very even. And the Vloops actually looking a bit negative here. That's all right. It's just it's a slight bit negative. It's nothing too bad. But that'll do it. 2-1. The Ratas take it, and they will go into first place. Congratulations to the Ratas and to El Nubarino. Not only are they in first place in the league, they are also in first place in the new coaches pool. We'll take a look at the bracket real quick, or the standings rather real quick. So with that win, the Ratas are going to go up to 7 points and take the lead, and the Vloops are going to be stuck at 5 points with the Orkland Raiders and the Purplish Passion playing tomorrow night. The Ratas will also go up in the new coaches pool with their 7 points. A great showing in the first 3 weeks. They are a force to be reckoned with. All the teams looking very good in the first 3 weeks. I think this is going to be a fantastic competition. And remember, everybody is playing not only for a chance to earn a slot in the Blood Bowl Invitational, but to win a Blood Bowl 3 key for winning the Dungeon Bowl. So we will see you here tomorrow night. Let's take a look at the schedule real quick to find out when that will be. Tomorrow night at 8:15 Eastern Daylight Time will be the Orkland Raiders at Purplish Passion. Will be the final game of Week 3. And we'll see how these teams are shaping up after 3 weeks of play. There'll be 4 more weeks of round robin after that. And then, of course, the cut to top 4 with a potential wild card from the new coaches pool. I hope you had fun. I had fun. I'll see you here tomorrow night at 8:15. Take care, guys.